cucina means my kitchen in Italian. And boy, do I have some amazing, delicious one-pot meal. It is wonderful for rainy days. It is wonderful for any days. And this is something that I had when I went to Spain. And I had this dish, and I have recreated it in my own way. So la prima cosa, the first thing that we need to do is to have the fadale. And I have beautiful little hearts, all little butterflies and hearts. And we definitely want to make sure that we are going to be nicey. So what I want to do is I want to start my cast iron pan. I just have one of these Dutch ovens, and I am going to put my power at about a medium to medium high. And this is something that I had in Barcelona, Spain. And you know, in Spain, what I learned a lot about Spain is they really love their paprika. And they love their paprika so much that I had to buy their paprika. And I am going to be using some Spanish paprika. And I'm also going to be using some Spanish olive oil. If you don't have any of these, use regular olive oil and smoked paprika. Also, I'm going to be utilizing a little bit of oregano, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. What I have here is 1 onion, some peppers, and I am going to be chopping some more garlic. These are chorizo. I have 3 links of chorizo that I have removed from the skins, and I have that, 1 zucchini, some mushrooms, some sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, so 1 sweet potato, 1 white potato. I have some beautiful mushrooms right here, and I'm going to be utilizing a tomato. So the first thing I want to do is, I'm going to get my little guy going here, and what I want to do is I want to put some olive oil in here, because I want my olive oil, maybe about a good 1 tablespoon, okay? And I'm just going to take these guys and I'm just going to add them just in there like so. I'm not even going to break them up right now. I just want them to just get in here and start doing their thing, okay? In the meantime, I'm going to bring your attention to the garlic. So I already sliced four pieces of garlic, but I'm going to slice 4 more, because it's very simple and very easy transaction. This is going to sit in here and cook slowly, and the flavors are going to infuse all of this, and it's served with crusty bread, and that's how I had it in Barcelona, Spain. I don't remember the name of it, and I will give it a name later. And but I wanted to bring this to you because today it's a very rainy day. It's a day you stay in, and it's just wonderful. And it's when we went, it was kind of cold, and I was looking for something delicious, and this is what they had, and it was amazing and delicious. All right, so what I want to do is I want to take a if I can find it, where did it go? I'm looking for my peeler. And make sure you get your little garbage pot pile in here. And we are just going to slice the tomato. I'm just going to peel the tomato. And the reason I'm peeling the tomato is because, it's for inflammation. If you don't want to peel it, you don't have to peel it, but I'm going to peel it. And but I'm not going to seed it. I'm just going to peel the tomato because I don't want all that peel in there. Okay, so now that I peeled my tomato, I am just going to grab my knife over here. In the meantime, these guys are doing their thing. Okay, so now it's time to break it up. I am using a Dutch oven, cast iron. I'm using just, this, and it makes it a lot easier this way. So it's like I said, 1 pot meal. And right now, what I'm doing is I am breaking, and I'm going like this because I am breaking my chorizo. And this chorizo is, it's looking beautiful. And you're going to have a little bit of that bite of chorizo in everything. Oh, mamma mia. It's a beautiful, it's a Spanish dish, and I am talking Italian. Go figure, no? Hey. All right, so now, I am doing the dessert right here, doing so wonderful. My husband is is coming around. I wonder maybe he'll say hello to you guys. I don't know. Oh, he went the other way. He's shy. So like I said, right now I'm not really doing much. I'm just going to saute this, okay? So once it's starting to render its beautiful flavors, and you have to use chorizo for this, guys. You know, I am using Publix regular chorizo. So it's nothing fancy, nothing big. All right, so I'm just gonna put this right on top of here, and I'm just gonna take to my tomatoes. I'm just gonna chop them, get your little plate. And I had this bowl that I'm using. I have my chorizo in there. It's not gonna hurt anything because they're all going in there. Very easy transaction, very simple. And this is so delicious. You know, it's interesting how, you know, you get a flavor and you're trying to recreate that flavor. And it's taking me a long time to recreate that flavor that I'm introducing to you. So now what I do now is I am going to take my paprika, and I want to use, and make sure that if you don't have Spanish paprika, use smoked paprika. I am using a very heaping, because I cannot take away, but I can add later, okay? So now I'm going to add my pepper, because this is going to go quickly, guys, okay? This is going to go now. It's going to be a good teaspoon in there. And now, of course, we have to have our wonderful oregano. And I would just a regular teaspoon for the oregano, guys. And I would just put that in between my hands like so. A nice heaping one. Just, you know, put it between your hands where you're releasing all of the oils in there. So that takes care of that. Kaboom, batam. Okay, then we have a little bit of salt. I'm just going to add a pinch because I can add more later, but not to take away. Okay, so now that we have this beautiful thing, I'm going to be mixing. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Okay, let me bring you over here so I can show you what I am doing, guys. Okay, I don't know, let's see. Can you guys see that? Oh, there you go. All right, see what I'm doing? I'm breaking it down. Okay, so now let me come over here again. And here we are. And let me bring myself back to here. Okay, so now I am going to add my onions, my peppers, and all my garlic. Onions, peppers, and garlic. Makes it a one easy pot, all easy peasy. Easy peasy, one pot. It is delicious, the flavors. And I'm telling you, you guys have to try this dish. And now I'm just going to saute it all in the same little pot. And nothing is sticking, nothing is sticking. A lot of people, they don't like to use these cast iron Dutch ovens, but I'm telling you, I love them because once you know how to work them, nothing sticks. Okay, so now we got this beautiful, amazing, wonderful thing right here. Oh, I can smell Spain just in this. Just in this. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it looks so good. So now, because I have this, I am going to go ahead and add my potatoes. Just going to add my potatoes like so. And I remember exactly where it was that we went. It was this little place. And I could smell these smells coming out of there. And I told my husband, you know what, we need to stop. And we need to go because this place smells wonderful and delicious. So now I just added the potatoes in here, guys. I just added the potatoes in here. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding my wonderful, delicious mushroom. And you can use any kind of mushroom you want. I would suggest not to omit the mushroom because the mushroom has got its own wonderful flavor. And now I am going to add the rest of my tomatoes are going to be in there. As you can see, I have not put any liquids in here. Alright, so what I want to do now is I want to come over here and I want to stir all this together. The mushrooms have water, the tomatoes have water. They're going to be releasing that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful juices that they have. Oh, it's such a pretty dish. It's such a pretty dish. And I'm using, like I said, I use one sweet organic potato, one organic white potato, 1 onion chopped up, 1 pepper chopped up, 1 zucchini chopped up, and 6 cloves of garlic. Yes, 6 cloves of garlic. Garlic is good for you. All right, so now I am just going to stick my spoon in here and taste it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it tastes delicious. All right, so now with this that we have going on here, all right, so I'm just going to grab a cup and I'll be right back. And I'm going to grab a cup of water, 1 cup of water. We do not want this to be soupy, but we're going to be adding 1 cup of water right in there, just like so. 1 cup of water. Okay. So now that we have the 1 cup of water, I'm going to riminilla. Riminilla in Italian, and when in Macaratano means to mix. Everybody, riminilla. Riminilla. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to bring this to a boil. We want to close this guy up, and we want to bring this to a boil. So now I have put this on medium high. As soon as this comes into a boil, I am going to let this for 10 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's do this for 8 minutes. Okay? So now I have it on 8 minutes because my pot is starting to boil. Because it's getting really, really hot. And then once my potatoes are starting to get done is when I am going to add my zucchini. Okay? So once the potato is semi-tender, you're going to add the zucchini. You're going to put them in here. You're going to riminilla. You're going to go from underneath up. You know, from underneath up. From underneath up. Just like that. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, they went on the floor. They went Reggie. Boy, you got that so quick. Oh, that was a chorizo, wasn't it? He got that chorizo. Ah, what a dog, eh? He's always at my feet. He knows that mom is going to have deliciousness. Now, what I'm going to do again is I'm going to taste it again with a different spoon. It may need a little salt, but what I'm going to do is I am going to wait. Because I don't want to salt anything until after I put in my zucchini. So wait until your potatoes are almost, done. And then what you're going to do is you're going to be adding your zucchini in here. You're going to riminilla, mixing it, okay? And then you're going to cover it up until everything is done. And then the way that it's served is in a beautiful bowl with a nice crusty piece of bread. And pretty much, this is our wonderful, amazing guiso. And I'm going to bring you over here to show you what's happening over here. Okay, let me see, where are we here? There we are. See that? There we are, right there. All right, so once the potatoes, okay, are starting to get, as you can see, it's already making its juice. You see that? Only 1 cup, okay? And now, when the potatoes are tender, is when you're going to be adding the zucchini, okay? And then you're going to cover it up. At that time, what I would suggest you do is to check it for salt, and if it needs salt, add some salt. Okay, guys, this is my Spanish take on that wonderful meal that I had in Barcelona, and I'm going to call it probably a Spanish, I'm not sure yet, but stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, baby, have a beautiful day. Take care of yourself, wear your mask, be kind, be loving, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Blessings to tutti quanti, blessings, ti voglio troppo bene.